Before you set another goal, before you write another to-do list, before you schedule another meeting, and before Monday morning arrives, I want you to ask yourself one question. Who controls your attention? Think about it. Your phone, your inbox, social media, the news, other people's problems, other people's priorities, notifications, meetings, or you? Because we spend a lot of time talking about managing our time, but here's the problem. You can protect 8 hours on your calendar and still accomplish almost nothing. If you can't protect your attention determines where your energy goes. Your energy influences where your effort goes, and your effort ultimately influences your results. So maybe the question heading into this week isn't, how can I get more done? Maybe it's, what deserves the best of me? Welcome to Sunday Reset. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Sunday, and welcome back to the Sunday Reset on the Unbearably Bullish Podcast, the official podcast of the Bull You Can't Bear. I'm your host, Donald Johns. Sunday isn't just the end of the weekend. Around here, Sunday is where we slow things down, clear the noise, look at the horizon, and intentionally prepare ourselves for what's coming next. We reflect, we focus, reload, prepare, and then execute. Last Sunday, we built our Sunday game plan. We talked about winning the week before the week begins, but there's another side to that equation, because you can build an incredible game plan tonight and lose control of it by 9:15 on Monday morning. One email, one notification, one unnecessary meeting, one phone call, one social media rabbit hole, and suddenly you're spending Monday reacting to everyone else's priorities. So last week we built the plan, and today we are going to protect it. What actually deserves your attention? Before we look at individual tasks, let's look at the horizon. What's coming this week? Meetings, deadlines, family commitments, business opportunities, important conversations, decisions, problems you already know need your attention. Now, here's the important part. Don't just ask, what do I have to do? Ask, what actually matters? Those aren't always the same thing. Your calendar might contain 30 different things this week, but maybe only 3 of them can meaningfully move your business, career, relationships, finances, or personal goals forward. That's the signal. Everything else, potentially noise. And one of the biggest challenges in today's world is separating the two, because not everything urgent is important, and not everything important feels urgent. That conversation you've been avoiding, important. Developing the skill you'll need next year, that's important. Taking care of an important relationship, important. Working on the project that could change your business, important. Not one of them may be flashing, buzzing, ringing, or demanding your immediate attention. So this Sunday, look beyond what's loud. Find what's important. Busy is not the same as productive. Let's grab your coffee, grab a drink. Let's talk. There's a phrase people love to use. I hear it all the time. I'm slammed. We've almost turned being busy into a badge of honor. How are you? Busy. How's work? Crazy busy. How's business? Nonstop. But here's something worth considering. Being busy and being productive are not the same thing. You can answer 100 emails and avoid the one conversation that actually matters. You can attend 8 meetings and make 0 important decisions. You can spend hours researching without ever executing. You can respond to everybody and never create anything yourself. Activity can make us feel productive, but activity and progress aren't necessarily the same thing. That's why focus matters. Focus forces us to ask, is what I'm doing actually moving something forward? That's a powerful Sunday question. Let's do something new. We're going to conduct the attention audit, and I want you to think about 4 things. Number 1, notifications. How many times does your phone interrupt you every day? Email. text messages, apps, social media, breaking news, alerts. Every notification is somebody or something saying, stop what you're doing today and pay attention to me. You don't necessarily need to eliminate them all, but you should decide which ones have earned the right to interrupt you. Number two, reactive communication. How often do you open your inbox just to check something and suddenly 30 minutes disappear? The same happens with social media. You open up an app for one reason, and 20 minutes later, you can't even remember why you opened it. Technology is incredibly useful, but useful technology still needs boundaries. Number three, meetings. Before every meeting this week, ask, why are we meeting? What decision needs to be made? What outcome are we trying to achieve? Could this have been handled differently? Meetings should create progress, not simply occupy calendars. Number four, other people's priorities. This one can be difficult because helping people matters, relationships matter, as you know, collaboration matters. But if everybody else's priorities automatically become your priorities, eventually you won't have any priorities of your own. Every yes, it has a cost because every yes to one thing is also a no to something else. Protecting your focus doesn't mean becoming selfish. It means becoming intentional. So how do we actually change this? Let's keep it simple. I want you to establish your focus three. Three things that deserve your best attention this week, not 33. These aren't necessarily three tasks. They might be outcomes. For example, complete an important business proposal, have a conversation you've been postponing, finish a critical project, prepare for an important presentation, spend meaningful time with your family, improve an important skill. Whatever matters to you, identify your three, then ask, when will I actually work on them? Because saying something is a priority without allocating time to it doesn't make it a priority. It makes it a wish. Put time around your priorities, protect that time, and when possible, do important work before the world starts competing for your attention. Here's another strategy. Create at least one protected focus block. Maybe it's 30 minutes, maybe it's an hour, maybe it's 90 minutes. Whatever works for your schedule, not an unnecessarily email, no social media, no random notifications, no multitasking, one important objective, full attention. And here's the part people underestimate. You don't necessarily need 8 hours. Sometimes one highly focused hour can produce more meaningful work than several distracted hours. The objective isn't to become unavailable all day. The objective is to make sure your most important work gets access to your best attention. Let's move on to Sunday Fun Day. Sunday isn't really supposed to be all about work, right? It's not another work day. It's actually quite the opposite. And that's why we have our segment of Sunday Fun Day. So today's challenge, it's simple. Give yourself 1 hour completely disconnected from work. No emails, no stock markets, no business, no doom scrolling. Do something you genuinely enjoy. Go outside, go surfing, take a walk. I love surfing. Go to the beach, cook, listen to music, spend time with somebody that you care about. Watch the game. We have football season, preseason football going on. Whatever resets you. And here's the key. Don't spend the entire hour thinking about Monday. I know we all get the Sunday heebie-jeebies. Be where you are, because protecting your attention isn't only about productivity. It's also about presence. If you're working, work. If you're resting, rest. If you're spending time with someone, be with them. Attention makes experiences more meaningful too. Now let's grab a notebook, your phone, or whatever it is you use. I want you to answer 3 questions. Question 1, what deserves my attention this week? Not everything demanding it. What actually deserves it? Question 2, what is stealing my attention without creating meaningful value? I mean, be honest about that. Question 3, what am I intentionally going to say no to this week? No's powerful. That's an important one because protecting priorities often requires boundaries. Write your answers down. Don't just think about them, make them visible. Let's do this week's Bold Charge Challenge. Before your head hits the pillow tonight, do 3 things. 1, eliminate one distraction. Turn off any unnecessary notification. Remove an unnecessary app from your home screen. Close an unnecessary browser tab. Whatever it is, protect one block of time. Put it on the calendar. That time belongs to something important. 3, write down your focus 3. 3 outcomes deserving your best attention this week. That's it. Simple, practical, executable. Here's this week's Sunday Reset quote of the week. You don't need more hours in the week. You may need fewer things competing for the hours you already have. Think about that. Everybody gets the same 24 hours. The difference isn't always time. Sometimes it's attention. Let's do my bottom line. Let's bring it home. You don't have to respond to everything immediately. You don't have to attend everything. You don't have to consume everything. You don't have to chase every opportunity, and you certainly don't have to allow everything access to your attention. Your attention is valuable. Treat it that way. Last Sunday, we built the game plan. This Sunday, we protect it. Clear the noise. Find the signal. Set your focus 3. Protect your time. Control your inputs. Be present when it's time to be present. And when Monday morning arrives, don't walk into the week asking, what does everybody need from me? Start with what deserves the best of me, because your calendar tells you where you're supposed to be, but your attention determines where you actually are. I'm Donald Johns. This has been Sunday Reset at the Unbearably Bullish Podcast, the official podcast of The Bull You Can't Bear. Remember to reflect, refocus, reload, prepare, and execute. You can seek more of us at thebullyoucan'tbear.com, all the social media platforms where we believe in strong markets, stronger mindset, unlimited opportunity. We're always here to connect, collaborate, and monetize. Follow the herd. Enjoy your Sunday. Prepare with intention. And tomorrow, come out of the gate ready. We'll see you Monday. Reset today, dominate tomorrow, and always remember to stay unbearably bullish. We love all of you and have a wonderful day.